I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bark. I'm just in the middle of something. I got back about a week ago. It was fine, Bernadette, but can I give you details later? I really need to do a little work. I don't know. I think I'll be a little busy tomorrow. I've got to go. Bye.
Hello, Headstone residents. Oh, hi, Daisy. I'm good. Your mom isn't here. I just got back myself. Are you coming? Wonderful. I know everyone will be very happy to see you. You'll be here Friday around 4 or so? I'll tell her. Have a safe trip. Bye. there any beers in the fridge?
No, pretty sure you're out. You were kind of thirsty last night. So, how long you gonna be gone for?
Just 3 or 4 days.
And why are you going?
Because she invited me.
But I thought you didn't like her.
It's not that I don't like her. It's just, well, it's complicated.
You want me to go with you?
No. I mean, it's going to be awkward enough with that stranger hanging around. I'll call you when I get back.
I'm not a stranger.
You know what I mean.
No, I still don't understand.
Well, and ducks fly. It's just a natural process of things. Will you hand me those shoes?
Are you calling me stupid?
Austin, stupidity is a lack of knowledge. You have knowledge. I was just more commenting on the speed at which you process that knowledge.
Oh. Well, you try to be mean. You'll miss me when I'm gone.
You think I'm being mean, but it's just my way of being warm and fuzzy. Well, why don't you just pop in some adult entertainment and try not to hurt yourself?
When are you going to move in with me?
Austin, not that again.
What do you mean, that again? It's not like we actually talk about it. You always change the subject. I mean, it's like you're over at my house every other weekend as it is anyway. Aren't you ready?
Do you think I should get some insurance?
What?
For the rental.
What rental? I thought you were just going to take my truck. I mean, it's free. I got a 4-day weekend. I won't be using it.
Austin, please. I'm already stressed enough, and I have this all planned out. And honestly, me and that truck, never mind. I'd have to be Jane Goodall to explain this to you. I'm ready whenever you are. Austin, no. I just got this face put on for the day.
Warm and fuzzy.
Sir, what can I do for you?
I need a car to take out of town for the weekend.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have anything available until Sunday morning.
What?
I just rented the last car we had available.
You mean you don't have anything?
Did you have a reservation, sir?
No.
Well, might I suggest that you make a reservation with us now for Sunday morning?
I don't need a car on Sunday. That's 3 days from now. I need one today.
I'm very sorry.
Great.
Would you like a coupon?
Excuse me. You having a problem?
What?
Well, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I gather you're without transportation.
Yeah, they're completely out of cars. Can you believe that?
Isn't that the luck? You know, the way she kept saying we, I think she shares a common brain with the rest of the people that work here. Which way you headed?
Lawrence.
That's south, isn't it?
Yeah, about 3 hours.
You know, would Would you like to tag along?
Are you kidding?
No. No. Now, I don't usually offer rides to strangers, but I'm kind of a real spooky judge of character, and I'm not getting any psycho vibes from you. And besides, you could help some with expenses, keep me company on a long, lonely stretch of highway. And I need to be in Texas by tonight, but it's on the way.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that'd be great.
Well, they're getting the car ready now, changing the oil and all that, so it's going to be a little while.
Listen, I really appreciate this. I didn't know what I was going to do.
My name's Gregory Becker.
Clayton Headstone.
Nice to meet you. Lawrence is kind of a small town, isn't it? Why are you headed there?
Kind of a family reunion.
Kind of.
I'm going to see my mother and the rest of the family. I haven't seen them in a while.
Was it her birthday?
What? Oh, yeah, it is.
You said you hadn't seen them in a while.
I haven't really had a celebration since my dad died.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Maybe that's why you don't look too enthusiastic about growing back.
Maybe.
And so what takes you back this year?
I got a card from my mom. She just got back from a vacation and she wanted to see all of us.
Mom getting back into the swing of life, huh?
I guess.
Hey, what kind of work do you do?
Military. Sort of.
You kind of like to ride the middle of the road on questions, don't you?
I'm sorry, it's just work's not a stable subject right now.
Listen to me. No, I apologize. I guess not everybody is an open book.
That's okay. You know, we need to fill the silence somehow, I guess. What do you do?
Well, usually I do training and seminars on safety in the workplace. But this weekend I'm headed to a psychic fair.
Psychic fair?
Yeah, I do tarot readings, and I help a friend with her natural medicine group.
You read tarot cards?
Oh, I'm not very good at it. Now, I have known people who couldn't direct you to the nearest exit, and I've known people who tell you what you dream about at night. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. Hey, how about a reading now? Pass the time.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think I believe in that stuff.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You know, the brain's an amazing thing. There's always one tiny little part that you have no control over. And it believes and thinks of things that you'd swear against. Besides, faith that stands on authority isn't really fake. Now, how about just a small reading?
Okay, sure.
Now, take 3 cards. Whoa.
Let me guess. A very thirsty woman packing 3 weapons is going to blow up my house?
Ah, these are some big cards you picked here. Now, the first, the 3 of Swords, that represents your past. It indicates an imbalance, internal conflict, separation. Could be all the time you spent away from home.
And this one here?
Now, the Queen of Cups. And now that represents a woman in the present. You drew it inverted, but I turned it around right side up. So it's a woman of positive qualities like fairness and love. Possibly your mother or a female companion.
Why did you turn it right side up?
Well, it makes it easier when you're doing a small reading.
So what does it mean when it's, what did you say, inverted?
Well, then it would be someone of questionable morals and dishonesty.
Let's leave it the way you have it now. What about this last card of happiness?
This card reminds me of the story in the Bible. You know, the one where they built the tower to reach to heaven, but it wasn't meant to be, and God destroyed it. Now, don't be deceived. This card is your immediate future. And despite its vicious flames and general feel of chaos, it represents sudden change, unexpected events. Could be good or bad. Oh, don't put too much stock in this. It's just for entertainment, mostly. Life is always changing. Just learn to change with it. You know, sometimes we don't see the curve in the road for looking at the scenery, but our instincts usually tell us when to turn.
Sir, your car is ready.
Speaking of the road, looks like we're ready to hit.
Good.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, thank you.
Good. And you?
I'm good. I haven't been here in a few years. Can't believe I came. If I believed in reincarnation, this is what I think it would feel like. Feeling like you've never been there, but knowing you have.
Sounds quiet.
Well, I don't see Mama's car. And Mom's other car is gone. Maybe they're out getting food and such for everyone. Mom? Peter? Someone's in the house.
Who?
I don't know. I think we should call the police.
Hang on, maybe it's your mom, Amanda.
I don't think so. Whoever it was ran when they saw me. I really think we should call the police.
All right, I'll get the cell phone. What the hell are you doing?
Don't do that.
You know, being in the FBI doesn't make you invincible.
I know that.
All right, I called the local sheriff. They're going to send someone over. Let's let them handle it.
But what if Mom is inside?
You said your mom isn't here. Look, whoever you said it was, it looks like they're already gone. We're armed! Don't move! Jeez!
No, I didn't find anything. They don't want to make a report, so I'm heading home. Alright, Mosey. I'll see you tomorrow.
You always such a quick draw, McGraw.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to scare you two. Didn't know what was going on. I was on my way home when I heard the dispatcher give this address out over the radio, so I thought I'd come by and check.
Well, thank you for coming out. Have you met my husband?
Not officially, no.
Mr. Hawking.
Sheriff DeCoy.
Mitchum, you're the sheriff?
Yeah, got the job about a month ago. The other sheriff retired, I was the first choice for replacement.
Well, congratulations.
So what have you been up to these days?
Just my marriage.
It's been about 3 years, right? You guys got married right before your dad passed on.
That's right.
I'm sorry, Daisy. You left so quick after the funeral. Guess everybody did. Never got a chance to say anything to you. Your mom got back, and I was tied up with this new job.
Got back from...
I don't know. One of her trips, I guess.
Have you seen my mom today by chance?
I try to check up on her whenever I thought she was here, but I just keep missing her.
Well, I'm sure she would have appreciated it.
No. I guess I better be heading home. I'll stop by later just to check on you. Is anyone else coming to town?
Poppy and Clay. Maybe my mom's cousin Ruby.
If I don't make it back out, give everyone else my regards.
I will.
Well, if you need anything, you notice anything missing, give me a call.
Nice guy. You two make a cute couple.
Stop it. Mitchum is a nice guy. He's just not my type. Mwah.
Well, if it ain't Cousin Daisy. Sure is nice to be back in the bosom of Hardin County.
Poppy? Long time no see.
Yeah. Pete, right?
What are you doing here?
Well, it's nice to see you too.
I'm sorry. You haven't kept in touch. I'm just a little surprised to see you, that's all.
Well, I got an invitation. I came. It's no biggie. I guess the rest of the family is coming.
I don't know. I've only talked to Clay.
Is that Mitchum I passed on the way up here? Guess he's cursed that dopey look for life.
We had a break-in.
What?
Don't call it a break-in. We don't know what it was. Daisy saw some people in the house. We called the police.
Well, was anything taken?
Not that we could tell.
Is there anyone in there now?
No?
Well, what the hell are we standing out here for? The bag's in the trunk.
Poppy? Get your own bags.
Yeah. Don't have to be so snippy, cousin.
Home sweet home.
Nice house.
Yeah. My dad built it for my mom when I was about 14.
You don't say. That's a fine job.
Oh, did you want to come in? I mean, do you need anything before you head out?
No, if I head on, I can make it before 11 o'clock tonight.
Listen, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the ride.
Oh, don't mention it. Glad to help.
Something wrong?
No, I was just daydreaming. This house sort of makes you not see the forest for the trees, if you get me.
I don't think I do.
Well, it has a lot of character to it. It sort of draws you in. You know what I mean?
Are you sure you don't need any water or something? I think 4 hours of car engine roar is starting to get to you.
No, I'm fine. You have a good time with your family.
We'll see. Hey, listen. You take care of yourself and say hi to the deeper south for me.
I will. Take it easy.
Rusty?
That's me.
I didn't expect to see you.
I'm here.
Well,
Families together, aren't they?
Yeah, well, come in.
Okay.
What time is it?
About 9:30.
Yeah, it's too late to find any fun in town.
Well, there's time we cleaned up and go into town. It'd be 11. There's anything to do there anyway.
Yeah, my pits are sticky. I'd probably have to shower.
I don't think any of the guys around here would care.
God! His queen is kicking my ass up and down the board.
My own wife.
I have to learn not to underestimate the queen. I always ignore until it's too late.
You've been raised better than to underestimate any woman.
Someone remind me why I came here, please.
Ivy will be happy to see you.
Where is she anyway? We're supposed to be having a party here tomorrow, and this house is not up to the Ivy Headstone standard of clean.
Well, why don't we just rest tonight? Then if we haven't heard anything in the morning, y'all can check on her.
That's kind of a nice lighter, Uncle Rusty.
I got it on a stop on my way in here.
Where do you live now?
Up north, about 20 miles from here.
So is there nothing to do here tonight at all?
Has there ever been anything to do?
Oh, I would have thought after all these years somebody would have gotten bored enough and put in a decent bar or something.
Or maybe people just leave when they're unhappy. Like we all did.
Hey, Uncle Rusty. So what have you been doing? Where have you been?
Business up north.
So what kind of business?
Computer classes.
And are you taking them or teaching them?
Taking them.
Can I ask you a question?
Huh?
Why weren't you at Uncle Soren's funeral?
Poppy, not now!
It's all right.
What? I was curious. I'm bored and I wanted to know.
You're being rude.
And I've been sitting here all day watching everybody act like they're trying to politely deal with cramps. You know, smiling painfully, making cheap conversation. You know, we've been here for several hours, and after not seeing each other for years, all we can talk about is how the fields look different this time of year. Like any of us are farmers. Aunt Ivy is not here, and we still haven't taken the opportunity to ask each other the questions that we've all been sucking on over the last few weeks.
And what would those be?
Why wasn't Rusty at the funeral? Where's the rest of the family? And what in the hell is going on with Aunt Ivy?
What the hell are you talking about? Mom's not even here. And how are we supposed to know? And you haven't bothered to keep in touch with any of us. So how's it any of your business now what Uncle Rusty's been doing?
Clay, I don't think she meant it that way.
You know what? And knowing this family anyway, before the sun rises on Sunday, we're all going to be gone. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not here for sentimental reasons.
Why are you here?
I think...
You know
No,
what?
no,
Just never mind.
You're not going to just come up here and force our hands on the table like that. Sorry, I don't fold that easy.
You know why would I keep in touch? The only one of you that I liked anyway was Uncle Soren, and he's dead. Everybody else bolted out of here before they even put dirt on his grave.
Stop it! I'm going to get some air.
Daisy, wait!
I'm sorry, Daisy. Daisy, I'm sorry. Daisy.
Dave. No, listen. Dave.
I told you I wasn't...
Hi. I've never had such a welcome before. Thank you.
I'm sorry. We were just headed outside. Is there something we can do for you?
Lance Hudson. I was looking for Ivy Headstone. Is this the right place?
Where did everybody go? Who was that guy?
Lance Hudson.
Some guy Aunt Ivy met while she was on her trip. Said he had some kind of business with her or something.
Anyone else think it's weird that he came all the way out here at night to make a business call? I mean, I could understand if it was life or death, but the guy said he deals in antiques. Pete and Daisy gave him a ride back into town.
He's a cute guy, though. A little weird.
Well, the thing I don't understand is how come he didn't know that Ivy had kids?
Why would he?
After a year of talking to each other, you'd think it would have slipped out.
So what does it matter?
I guess it doesn't.
You are as weird as the weirdo.
I'm going to bed.
Good night, Uncle Rusty.
Night.
He seemed all right.
You could tell. He's not from around here.
I don't know, the cowboy hat, the boots.
Look, if that's what cowboys looked like, the West wouldn't have won. Okay, talk to me.
We shouldn't have come here. This trip just isn't going right.
Day, you're coming here for a very important reason. I encourage and support you. Took a lot of guts to come back here.
I just wish I knew where Mom was, when I could get this over with. Pete?
Is that your brother?
Clay?
No. 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 Hey, did you get him into bed all right?
I had forgotten about it. I was about 10. Clay must have been about 12 at the time. I got up one night to go to the bathroom. I was barely awake, but I remember the sound of the wind got my attention. And I came in here and the door was wide open. I just stared at it for the longest time. I was scared, maybe still half asleep. Clay shot out of nowhere. He fell in the doorway and was kicking and screaming. I don't know if I screamed or not, but I ran into my mom and dad's room. By the time I got him to the kitchen, Clay was in the doorway asleep. I found the door open several times after that. I knew he'd been out there again. Mom and Dad took him to a doctor. That's when I found out what night terrors are.
How did he function? I mean, I don't know much about sleepwalking, but I can't be healthy.
Dr. Phillips gave him some medication. He was over it, I thought. I wonder how he gets along in the Army.
What about you?
I don't know. I guess it was just seeing him like that again. It must have hit me pretty hard. The last time he was like that was after Dad died.
Well, we can ask him about it in the morning. Let's get some sleep.
No. Don't bring it up. This trip has already been really stressful. Please.
Okay.
Hey, you look terrible. Up late last night having cookies.
What?
You know, having cookies. A little horizontal tango, mattress dancing, making a campfire.
Please stop. We had a very long and rough night.
Who's the kid?
That would be Charlie, one of Ivy's piano students. She said she had a lesson this morning and insisted on coming in.
Keep it down. I'm practicing over here.
What a charming kid she is. Good manners sold separately.
That fresh coffee smells good.
I'll make you a cup. Daisy?
Oh, no, I don't drink coffee. Actually, I'm craving milk. Where's Clay?
I think he's in the shower. And Uncle Rusty just left. He'll be back later this afternoon.
Has Ivy called?
Not a word. You know, some homecoming. You know, I know she hasn't done this in a while, but usually there's cake baking in the oven, the tacky decorations donning the walls. And where in the world is this god-awful family?
This house isn't at all like you described it.
What do you mean?
Well, you described it like that just waking up sort of atmosphere. And the last time I was here, despite all the sadness, you could sense that a little bit. You know, it was kind of like that early morning stretch, or that deep breath you take after a good day. You kind of sense the good times around here.
Or about that kind of feeling, Mark Twain. You know, Once a year after being dished for a couple weeks, Aunt Ivy would make us sit around and pay homage to her under the mask of having quality family time.
Poppy, how can you say that?
Your young, undeveloped mind painted a very nice but inaccurate picture of this place, dear cousin. It wasn't like an early morning stretch, but more like a late night hangover.
You'd know. Mom's gonna kill you if she sees you smoking in here.
Where is Mom, anyway?
Seriously, Poppy, take it outside.
Are you okay?
Oh, oh, this milk is bad. I mean, really bad.
Well, I threw away some rotten fruit and some molded bread this morning, too. You know, I'm starting to wonder if she was even planning on having a party.
Charlie, you've gotten so big.
Yeah, that's usually what kids do.
So Charlie, how often do you come for lessons?
Twice a week. Why?
When was the last time you were here?
It must have been Wednesday, because she'd just gotten home from wherever she went.
And?
And what? She said she was busy and told me to come back today. I think she was working in the garage with some guy.
Some guy.
Yeah, he was kind of big and didn't look too bright.
Joe?
Our old handyman?
Who?
He used to fix things around here. He left after Uncle Soren died. Aunt Ivy said he went to take care of a sick family or something.
Look, I'm leaving. Tell your mom I don't even think I should have to pay since she wasn't even here.
Okay.
Tell your mom hi for us.
Is that somebody at the window? Well, I think it was just the light hitting it funny. Bye.
Clay, right?
Yeah, and you're Lance?
Good memory, too.
If you're here to see Mom, she isn't back yet.
I was afraid of that.
Beg your pardon?
I guess I should have called.
Would have saved you a trip. Why didn't you?
Sometimes I rely on faith, and I had faith that I'd find what I wanted. Look, I hate to tear you away from this family get-together, but I really need to talk to you.
Look, if it's about the business you mentioned before, you better talk to Mom, because I have no idea.
Actually, it is time sensitive, and I think I can trust you with what I have to say, but I need to talk to you alone.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
You have your mom's careful behavior. She's an outgoing and charming woman, but her guard's always up and her intuition's always on. And I can respect that. But come on, look at me. Do I really give you any bad vibes? Trust me when I tell you that I'm a friend to your family's. But really, look at me. Trust your instincts, and I'll respect whatever decision you make.
Come on in. While I finish getting ready. Daisy, would you mind getting Mr. Hudson something to drink, and then I'm going to take him back into town?
My husband will get you something to drink if you don't mind. What is that guy doing here?
He stopped by to see if Mom was back.
Doesn't that seem a little bit funny to you?
I don't think he means any harm.
Daisy, what's going on? You know, I see your gears turning. You used to get that look when we were young and trying to get out of trouble.
I don't know. I can't shake this feeling that I have. Something is off around here. I mean, Ivy being gone, and Monda, I know she would want to be here to see us. No decorations, no food. This doesn't feel like a party.
Maybe more like a funeral. Maybe you're just adjusting to being back.
No, Poppy, I know what she means. I felt it too. I feel on edge here.
You guys are giving me the creeps. Why don't you try being a little less you?
Lance wants to talk to me. I'm going to give him a ride back into town. He probably just wants to buy something of Mom's. Or he wants to sell me something. He's got the personality of a salesman.
And the attire of the village people.
Poppy's right, though. You're burning serious fuel upstairs. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I think I'll have Pete get into Mom's computer, check her emails, find out where she's been and what she's been up to since she got back.
Pete can do that? Thought he was in construction.
Well, since I taught him to stop dragging his knuckles on the ground when he walks, he's made great strides in the way of us humans.
Daisy, I didn't mean to imply.
Do me a favor.
Shut up.
Could you finish cleaning up the house? Maybe put up some of those decorations that I got in the garage. I know Mom would appreciate a clean house when she gets back.
I don't know how to do housework. Fine, I'll go clean.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to see Bernadette. Then I'm going to the store. Clay, I hope this is all just guilt that I'm feeling.
Guilt?
For not being here, for coming back.
I don't understand.
I should have stayed here, for Mom. Between you and me, I only came back for selfish reasons.
Between you and me, I think we all did. I'm willing to bet my career and a six-pack that Poppy's here to bone money. Heaven and hell knows what she's been up to. And I know for a fact that Mom has been wiring her money over the past few years. I found out that Uncle Rusty was in prison. That's why he wasn't at the funeral. He's feeling really guilty. I think he assaulted some guy.
And you?
I don't know. I guess I'm still trying to figure that out. Maybe I've changed, grown up late or something. But I need to know one thing.
What's that?
I'm glad to see my sister.
Do you remember when Mom used to read us Hamlet as a bedtime story? I mean, I know I didn't understand half of what was going on.
God, for Pete's sake, will you guys hurry up? Well, not for Pete's sake, but for my sake. You know what I mean. What are you two doing in here?
Clay will be out in a minute.
Yeah, he all of a sudden developed an appreciation for hygiene.
Thanks. Your husband here was just showing me all your mom's trophies. Log rolling, rock climbing, knife throwing, bowling. Quite impressive. The list seems to go on and on. But I could tell she was quite the active lady when I met her.
Where exactly did you say you met her?
Greece. Actually, on our way to Greece. We were on a boat when we met. It must have been almost a year ago exactly.
Oh. Well, Mom never mentioned you.
She must not be one for divulging information because she never really mentioned you either.
Pete, can I talk to you in the family room?
Excuse us.
So, what'd you say you did again?
I'm sort of a professional traveler.
How do you afford to travel?
I'm good at what I do.
I'm ready to go.
Good day, ma'am.
Clay, be careful.
Hello? Hi, James. Yes, I'm just about ready. Where are we going tonight? Oh, I don't like surprises, you know. It's not a control issue. I hope I'm dressed all right. If you say so. How about a dip in the hot tub afterwards? Great. I'll see you in an hour. Bye, James.
Sorry, there isn't much in the way of restaurants out here.
I can handle a turkey sandwich.
Thanks for buying.
Think of it as appreciation for the ride. Church, huh?
We used to come out here before we moved out into the country. Daisy, Poppy, and I, we'd come here. We'd actually listen to the preacher. What was his name? Preacher Hill. Yeah. He used to give us candy after the service, and then we'd sing with the choir, and we loved it. All of us.
All of my traveling, I don't really have time for a stable church. But I do have a great spiritual advisor in Father Wayne. I can call him whenever I need him. But I guess it's not quite the same.
I was hoping Mom would be here. She kept coming even after Preacher Hill died. Every once in a while, she'd bring us along. Mostly, she'd just come, sit on the steps, and read. After Dad died, she started coming without us.
The consummate truth of life is that we can alter our destiny by altering our thoughts. The mind is our most crucial resource, our crowning asset, our ultimate arena of battle.
What?
Nothing.
Look, why are we out here? I mean, what do you want?
Did you find anything?
No, not yet. Listen, it's hard to concentrate with all the interruption.
Well, I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay.
Do you want any water or something?
No, thanks.
Cotton, are you here? You said I could come by today. We just want to take a couple minutes and talk about your relationship with Jesus. Hello? Miss Cotton? Miss Cotton? Are you here? Hello? Miss Cotton? Hello? Is anybody home? Guess not. Well, she said I could come by today. Oh well, it's going to be me burning anyhow. Miss Cotton? Miss Cotton, are you in there? Hello? Are you in there? Hello?
So, you've traveled all over the world searching for this book that my mother brought from Italy? You came all the way out here for a book?
That's right. It's not just a book, Clay. You've heard of Easter Island, right?
The island with the statues of faces?
How to explain this? That island was first occupied by a group called the Rapa Nui. The Rapa Nui are the ones that built those statues that you've seen. No one knows why they were built. To represent extraterrestrials, to represent their king as part of their religious ceremonies. But they became obsessed. They eventually used up all their resources to the point they couldn't even build boats to move on. The Rapa Nui then started to get taken by slave traders, die from lack of resources, and slowly went mad. Most of them were paranoid and violent, and there's some stories of cannibalism. When they were at their weakest, missionaries came in and destroyed what was left of their culture. A small group of Rapa Nui hid away in the many caves on the island until every last one of them died.
I guess the book comes in somewhere before the happy ending?
The Rapa Nui had their own language, but there was so little documentation to decipher it from, except for this book. What I believe, what most people believe, is that this book was what was written by those cave dwellers.
What's in the book?
Secrets of the past or future, insane ramblings, the proverbial recipe for destruction. Nobody knows.
Well, why not?
Because whoever reads that first page will be drawn into its web. They become obsessed with the intricate symbols. They're crazy, violent, just like the people who wrote it.
You mean anyone who reads this book will go crazy?
That's right.
Well, then you must have read it cover to cover. I can't believe that I spent my afternoon here thinking you had something important to say. And to have the nerve to insinuate that my mother is crazy? My mother is the most healthy and caring person.
My parents were murdered over a year ago by my sister.
I'm out of the shower now. If anybody needs to share, I'll be out here putting up crappy decorations. Hey, Pete, you gotta come see this. You know, your wife actually used to wear this thing.
Poppy, come here. I found something.
Oh, now you want to call me. Just when I'm getting on my groove. Charlie? What the hell are you doing? You scared me. Pete! Pete, come here quick!
Bernadette? Bernadette, it's Daisy Hawkins. Headstone. Are you home? Bernadette? Bernadette?
Charlie? Charlie, can you tell me what happened?
She's not saying anything.
I'm going to take her to the hospital. Do you know how to call her parents? But first I want you to call Clay. That guy that he's with?
Lance?
He lied. Ivy sent Bernadette an email. She met him on that last trip she took. He was following her around, harassing her. I think the guy's a nutcase.
What?
Listen, there's a lot more to this, and none of it's good, but I don't want to get into this until everybody's here. Call Daisy. Let her know I'm taking Charlie here to the emergency room.
Isn't that bad feeling everybody else is having? I'm starting to have that now.
Just find Clay and Daisy. I'll be back soon.
Me. If what you say is true, then we all need to know it.
Because they'll want to find the book and they can't read it.
But it's okay for you to have it?
I noticed that you had a bottle of diazepam in your hand back at the house. I take the same pill, but mine's not prescribed. I take it so I can handle everything in that book. That pill alternates the brain the opposite way that the book manipulates thinking patterns.
Look, I'm sorry about your family. But come on. You don't honestly expect me to believe all this about a book. You can't blame your sister's actions on a legend.
I guess you could be right. She could have just been nuts. My sister and I weren't as close as we used to be. My sister and I hadn't talked to each other in quite a while. I might have just been so out of touch that I didn't know crazy from sane. But I did know one thing. I love my sister. Who she was. What she is now, I could never love.
I don't know what to say.
Hello? Yeah, Poppy? What's wrong? No, I'm fine. We were just leaving the church. Whose phone is that going off in the background? It's kind of an... What? I'll be home in a minute.
Get out.
What's going on?
Who the hell are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're no friend of my mother's. She doesn't even know who you are, except some whacked out drifter with nothing better to do apparently than to stalk single women.
Now wait a minute.
Whoever it was came in through the window. And I think they were trying to kill two birds with one stone. Sorry.
Something was on that laptop.
What's with you, Daisy? You used to ask me to kill bugs for you. Now I get the feeling this isn't the first dead body you've seen. You know, there's a reason why I wear this badge. I feel a story under the surface. Want to talk about it?
Mitchum, I work for the FBI. I just graduated about 6 months ago. I didn't come back here for this family reunion. I mean, the only one I'm close to is Clay. We keep in touch every now and then.
Then, what are you here for?
When Dad died, I just sort of shut down. I ran in no particular direction and ended up in Virginia. I thought about him night and day. After about a month, I realized I'd left Lawrence to get away from Mom. It was like she knew he was going to die. Do you think I'm a horrible daughter?
No. In fact, I think your father would be proud of you. So you're here to make amends?
After I met Pete, I pulled myself together. I stopped feeling so trapped and decided to do something about that negativity. So I joined the FBI. It called to me, telling me I deserved to know the truth. I want to use what I know now to find out what I didn't know then. Does that make any sense?
Look, Daisy, why don't you just head home? I'm sure Pete's worried sick about you. Anyway, the police and ambulance are on their way. It's gonna get crowded around here.
Will you call me if you find out anything?
Of course. In fact, I'll stop by later and check on you.
Thanks, Mitchum.
Fine. You've got 2 minutes. Make it count.
I can only tell you what I know. I know that your mother went to Greece several weeks ago.
No news there?
She was there with this guy.
You're lying.
She bought that book at a bookstore in Greece and paid with a credit card. I managed to find and swipe the receipt. That's how I got her name. Once I had that, I found her hotel and started following her and this big dark-haired guy around. I even called her by name, but she got irate, very irate, and ran off. And I followed her. That's how I ended up here.
What is there to make me believe you?
I don't know. Faith on authority is not faith. I'm just praying that you'll believe me. I can tell you that I'm coming clean with you. And I don't want happening to your family what happened to mine.
We gotta get back to the house. I think...
You believe me?
I don't know. But I'm gonna act like I do.
Just great. No food, no party, no Ivy. Just forget about me ever coming back here again. Hello? Daisy. Oh my God, things have gone to hell around. What? No, I'm here by myself. Why? Clay's on his way back from town. Listen, Daisy, I've got to tell you. Daisy, hold on a second, okay? Daisy. Daisy.
Daisy, where are you? I'm at that friend of your mom's, Bernadette. I found the address in your mom's office. Listen, Daisy, I hate to tell you this on the phone, but this doesn't look good for your mom. She had some nasty emails to and from Bernadette. Most of your moms didn't make a lot of sense. And I'm trying to tell you not to go back in the house. No, I don't think that, but someone else might. Listen, Daisy, there's big trouble going on with your family, and you need to stay away from the house till your mom arrives. Okay, meet me in town, the gas station, say 10 minutes. Okay, honey. And I love you.
Joe!
Stay away from her!
Clay, what are you doing? Stop it!
Mama?
Stay with my brother. I'm going to find a first aid kit. We need to get to a phone. Poppy?
Oh, it's you. We were scared to come out.
We?
Ivy came home. I think Joe did something to her. She hasn't said a word.
Mom?
Daisy, what's going on? What's the matter with Clay?
We need to get out of here. Have you seen Uncle Rusty?
No, he hasn't been back yet.
He's out there.
Oh, it figures. You'll talk to her and not me?
Who?
There he is.
What the? Where'd you get that thing?
It's all right, Mom. Stay behind us.
Let go of me, you crazy heifer!
have to clean up this mess. Your father is still alive in this house. No one can tell me otherwise. Sacrificing the needy little weeds. Oh, you ran the well dry. But I will fix this mess. I have done nothing wrong.
Mom, you killed Bernadette.
I will fix this if you don't make it worse. I have done nothing wrong.
Get Clay to the hospital.
Daisy, what are you doing?
Getting what I came for. Reality. The truth.
Lance said there was a book.
Mother is crazy, plain and simple. Her guilt has driven her mad. And I'm going to find out what she's done.
What is it?
Daisy?
You had an affair?
My love bug.
What? What?
She cheated on my father with Joe, the guy that just tried to kill us.
I've done nothing wrong. He was here for me.
Oh no, I had it wrong. You weren't there that night. I went out, I saw Clay. I came to find you. I heard Joe yelling at Clay, you yelling at Joe. I woke Dad up and he found Clay on the kitchen floor. And Joe was fired soon after that. That's what's wrong with Clay. How could you? We deserved better. Dad deserved better.
Your mother? I gave you food, nice clothes, warm beds. I was a good mother. I sacrificed for you. I grew you to be cultured and educated. Oh, when my actions are tallied and my deeds counted, there will be no marks against me. Those people are still alive out there. I saved them. Oh, they won't have to die, but they won't talk. And so I'm saved. It's like it never happened. And I'll straighten out the other, and I'll bring your father back, and no one will ever tell. There's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so.
Shut up. How could we have thought so highly of you all those years? We deserve better. We thought of you as the most loving, respectable, and gracious mother. Ugh. How could you have let us think so highly of you after all of the horrible things that you did?
Thy heaven's door is thine hell's gate.
Daisy, Clay really needs a doctor.
Take him to the hospital in my car.
No. Daisy.
Just use my car. The keys are in it. There's a cell phone on the seat.
Daisy, who's out there?
There's some people hurt in the garage. Use my phone to call the police and an ambulance. I can't help them.
No.
As a federal agent, I'm ordering you to get out! What happened to Dad?
I watched him die. Our marriage was already dead. He wanted to revive it, and every year I tried. But it was like walking backwards. Your father got too close to the edge. But we tried to help him back up, didn't we?
We? Who else was there?
Soren never saw him.
But you did.
You've got to get on with your life, Daisy.
What, before you take what's left of it?
I would never.
Shut up. Don't talk. Just sit there.
Say it, honey.
You need help.
I can read it loud and clear in your face. I know you want the truth. It's your mother's birthday. Isn't there something you want to say?
I hate you! I hate you.
There. That's better.
Hey Claude, does this camera have a mic on it? So, you play Rusty. And what are your opinions of your character?
I'm trying to open it, like...
He gets killed.
He's on the very top. We have
Very. I see you're a very opinionated man. So, what are your opinions of the movie?
Are you calling me Charlie? Because
It's the best movie I've ever been in.
Very
And how many movies have you been in?
Let's see, counting this one and a couple of home, videotapes.
One.
One.
Alright, John?
Well, that's good.
Let me ask you a few questions. I haven't gotten your opinions on this movie yet.
So I don't get killed either.
Alright. So obviously you play Pete. That lovely young lady's significant other. Before I go shoot. What are your opinions on your character?
It's interesting. It's interesting to play a guy who's, supposed to be like a, quiet parent, construction worker kind of guy who's got a really tough wife, who's an FBI agent. I think it's an interesting character to play. Chris wrote some very interesting characters.
Where are they filming this?
Yes, he did. And what are your takes on the movie as a whole?
Well, I've been hearing all about this secret ending that supposedly hasn't been written.
Yeah, do you die too? I can't remember.
And I was disappointed that it wasn't a threesome between Pete, Poppy, and Daisy. I was really hoping for that, but it hasn't worked out.
I am responsible for being the gopher for the director. Whatever he needs, assistance-wise, money-wise, promotion-wise, crew-wise, transportation, I try to assist him and get that to him when he needs it.
So basically, you're his bitch. Claude the bitch.
Thought of it that way.
So what are your thoughts on this movie?
Well, it's a bigger project than I thought it was going to be when we first started. It's moving along at a better rate than I thought it would move along. I'm pleased with the talent we have in this movie. I think that they have some excellent acting history to draw on.
What do you think about the director?
What do I think about the director? Mr. Sneed, if you please. I think that his energy level has remained very constant. I'm amazed at how patient he is with everyone. That's truly surprised me.
Give me 5 minutes.
There's been a few times I probably would have snapped at the crew and the talent, and I've never heard him get short with anyone so far.
So what are your hopes for this movie?
My hopes for this movie is that it will get done without me killing anyone.
And if you could change one thing about the script, what would it be?
Casting. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, we're not getting paid, so if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass.
I'm getting what I pay for, I realize.
Because the script needs work on dialogue.
The script basically sucks. It has more holes than
It does have
the Titanic.
It has a lot of holes, but I was also trying to get it done now while people were interested in doing it.
South by Southwest,
So
baby.
I'm talking. It started off, I think you could tell if you read the script that it starts off really well, and then it just trails. It just goes somewhere else, and that's because I was feeling a little rushed. But I'm trying to work in those things that I didn't get into the script now. If there was one thing I could change about the filming,
Yeah.
if there was one thing I could change about the filming, it would probably just be having a crew.
What do you think about having the whole cast and crew rampaging, if you will, around the house?
You know, you've all been really great. Good kids. I've enjoyed every moment of it.
Ah, thank you.
Talk to the hand, face someone here.
Charlie, ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a loud round of applause.
So let's get Daisy. Yeah.
So, there you go.
It leaves the audience unsatisfied. I think it's dangerous to play with your viewers that way.
Focus on as an FBI agent.
I know, I read a lot, and I know that if the book ended this way, I'd be so mad I'd probably rip it up. If the guy who just killed off the likable characters, like, gets away, I'd be like,
so she's focused on you at that point. And then Lance got killed off.
I'd burn it. Burn it.
Okay.
Does she come across
Yeah, you got it. We've all done the.
What did you think about your character?
I heard Sarah did hers topless.
I think she needs to be committed.
Yes, Rush Limbaugh.
Seriously. And put away for a very long time.
What's wrong with that? I just told him I don't
But wait,
I just hope I'm able to portray that.
you put off the psychotic thing. Excellent.
People would say that's just that I'm not even acting.
It's as if you're not. So what do you think about the movie in general? What are your takes on it?
I think it's going to be all right. I think we have just everybody here's terrific, and I think it's going to be great.
What about what are your opinions on the director?
Oh, he's the greatest. He's the best director I've ever worked with. Also the only director I've ever worked with.
Alright, what's been the best part of shooting?
The waiting.
The waiting. And the hunger.
Speaking
and the cold. But other than that, those would be my top 3 favorite parts.
Alright. Alright. That scene we shot the other week, and then I called the same question, where Monty's sister was the Jehovah's Witness. Are you worried about any kind of backlash from the religious community about that scene?
I was at first, but I think any project, somebody's going to have a problem with it. There's going to be people that'll say it's boring. There's going to be people that'll look at the plot holes, and there's going to be people that just don't like it. And so I've just kind of come to grips with it. There's always going to be some negative feedback to anything. So I'm kind of prepared for it.
So, but you're definitely expecting people to misconstrue that scene.
Yes, I'm expecting someone to say something. So, but there's also, if they finish watching the movie, there's other scenes throughout the movie that reflect positively with religious and spiritual influences, especially with Clay, because he goes out to the church and has a conversation about how their family always went to church, and it's something that he missed. So, I mean, there's a positive light on it and a negative. So.
And besides, That scene's all in jest anyway, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's just supposed to be humor and...
It's like I told you earlier. F them if they can't take a joke.
Exactly. In fact, that's what we're going to put at the bottom of our T-shirts for Ivy Headstone. The Secret of Ivy Headstone. Because they can't take a joke.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm Brian Springer. I'm 20 years old, kicked out of the army, working at Tech. I have no life. I'm living with my parents, people. I suck.
You don't suck.
It's your turn. I haven't interviewed you yet.
And you won't.
Alright, Monty. You play Clay. What is your take on the character?
My take on the character is someone with a scarred past, but doesn't realize how scarred it is until he returns to his childhood home.
Mr. Director.
I'm gonna go down like a punk again. I'm gonna like walk through the door and just be like, oh.
You're gonna go down like a punk because you are a punk. You're just a little bitch.
Now, play nice, guys. Play nice.